Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. That's the HMG AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count. I hope you're all having a great week. Yeet, yeet. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging and joining us. We got Lab Rat with a testimony tonight, pal. Yeet, yeet. You going with 12? I'm going to go with 12 belts, too. 12 belts sounds like a safe bet tonight. We got some buffering issues going on. Michael and Bruce hanging with us, too. Guess I got to need to do a reset here. Yes, a hard buffer. Hard buffer. I don't know if you heard, Marky, but one belt. Of the devil. I got no problem sending you straight to hell. Hell, I'll send you straight back to hell, aka Dumpster Fire, Delaware, so you can go back to doing what God put you on this earth to do. Damn, man, that's ridiculous. So dumb. So dumb. Not championship material. You, my friend. People cheer for you, Mark. They pity you. You and tonight. Mark Briscoe. I'm afraid your luck's gonna run out. See you in a minute then. Yo, what's up, Ty? Whoop whoop, Mr. No Moniker needed in the house and the ace of the HMG Pick'em Challenge. How you doing, man? Let's talk about it. Yeet yeet. All right, looks like we're gonna see a lot of belts tonight. Shit, 12 might be on the short end. Or the low end. Yo, what's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna modify. I'm gonna go 18. I'm gonna go 18 belts tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking that 12 to 18. But good to see you, man. Hope all's well with you. Yeet yeet. Well, they said she'll be here. Since last month when Moxley defeated for the AEW World Championship. Then last week, losing the rematch with Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, it sucks, man. Your opening contest is set for one fall. Accompanied by Morgan Shafir, Wheeler in 17. Whoop whoop. And we're already at one with MJF CMLL belt. Yeah, that one could have went either way. To be fair, that could have went either way. Well, I think we are going to see. They did advertise Monet 8 belts tonight, so just throwing that out there. Yo, what's up, Scott Woodford? Whoop whoop. Yeah, he won $30, pal. Yo, what's up, Final Boss? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Yeet yeet. While he was waiting for Speedball to make it to the ring, he was scanning the crowd, but he was looking all over this arena. And I imagine he was looking for where Darby Allin could emerge from. I think you're exactly right. And if you're going to let Darby rent space in your head, which Darby's very unpredictable, a guy like Speedball will kick your face in. Speedball Mike Bailey, highly accomplished tag team wrestler here in AEW, but also a black belt. Oh, nice. Yes, so that's some important building flex. A lot of good times there, pal. Oh yeah, the Joe Louis Arena. A lot of interesting stuff happened in that place. That was the same arena where they did the angle where Stone Cold got run over. Did you guys notice that? He tried to rip off that left ear. Jeez. I just wonder if Speedball. Yeah, come on. Yeah. For real. Yeah, Bailey is not believable. Like, nah. Well, I think if you're Speedball in this type of matchup, you got to realize that your opponent, besides being very credible as a world champion, but like he's got a lot of experience. Oh, nice. Big match experience. Yo, what's up, RI3? Whoop whoop. Good to see ya. But you know, if you're Bailey, you got to really try to use that adrenaline rage that Moxley has against him right now. It's not working. No, not now. It's working. Well, Mox doing the right thing, Excalibur. Ground. Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? That's what you want to do. That's right. Taking. Hey, what's up, J12? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Hope all's well with you. Yeet yeet. All right, man. Don't work too hard. Hope to see you later. Whoop whoop. That's what I mean about focus. You know, that's the thing. Mox has got to stay locked in here, and he's thinking about Darby in my opinion. Really. Wait a second, Marina Shafir looming over Speedball Mike Bailey. No, I don't do that shit, bro. No, I just got some food back here, eating some chicken wings. Whoop whoop. Stopped at a Pizza Hut and got the My Hut box. It's always always a fun treat. Whoop whoop. Up on the opposite side of the ring, finger just sweeping out the leg of Bailey. He crashes to the. John Moxley once again relying on the reinforcement stands, the Death Riders. Always, it takes a village. A lot of times, what Moxley in that village is the Death Riders, and utilizes these guys. But Kevin No idea, Lab Rat.
And Marina should fear, definitely not showing any sign of fear. The explosive high flying tennis. Excellent job by Bailey, and we give an assist to Kevin Knight for getting in the grill of Moxley. That distraction helps Speedball. Right in the center. That's no moves off from Speedball. Mark Bailey. Moxley never saw coming. Speedball. Shot across the kidneys of Jim Moxley. Bailey. On those kidneys.
Yeah, first match going to the outside doing barricade spots.
Marina and Wheeler doing their job right now, Ted, because Speedball needs to get back to the attack, and he focused too much on the two people on top. No, you're right, but I'll tell you,
I could see that happen. I could see that being the reasoning why. I could easily see Tony doing that. Decent. We had a decent MJF promo, and now it's just been this boring ass Mox and Speedball match.
We talk about the offense, but how about John Moxley and the reserve that he has and the determination? Well, that's what, in my opinion, that's what true toughness is. It's not what you can do to someone. It's
it came out today that apparently the MVP doesn't like Speedball like at all.
It may seem like a simple thing, Taz, but I mean, getting those scratches, those abrasions on your back as you continue to sweat. Good God, he's gonna break. Oh, if he hasn't broken it, he's gonna pull it out of its socket. That pinky is, oh my God, this is insane. This pinky is dislocated with something already. Well, this is probably what John Moxley just, I assume, breaking the finger of Speedball Mark Bailey, and now the double underhook. Avalanche butterfly suplex.
Did not get a chance to see that.
Moxley for now. Talk about toughness. Bailey showed some toughness there. Definitely did.
Yeah, I'll put it to you this way. Could you start saying, imagine Tony asking saying that to Stone Cold. Hey, you're putting over Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight tonight. Handicap match. Hell no, son. Are you kidding me, boy? I mean, look at these two. Look at these two and then look at me.
Speedball. I'm sorry, on Speedball. Moxley continuing to punish that hand. Taz had to look off his monitor. That should so grow tense. Yeah, boy, did he end us. Yes, sir.
Oh, that smells like a work. That smells like a work. Yeah, that very much smells like a work. Yo, what's up, Zane? Whoop whoop. Hope all's doing well, you pal. Yeet yeet.
Bailey trying to get up to his feet. Moxley making life difficult. Our opening contest continues live tonight. AEW Dynamite. Former AEW World Champion John Moxley.
Right, exactly. No.
And as we've seen over the last few moments, John Moxley has the finger of Speedball Mark Bailey in very disturbing ways. It's all kind of based on a variety of things, but obviously what Darby Allin did to him on Thursday when we were live.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous if he did that. That'd be so dumb. Well, but you know, we saw how quickly they took MJF out of the group. would not surprise me if that contributed to it.
John Moxley's ability to take punishment, take a punch, like you mentioned, Taz, it's really one of the overriding factors this match. Absolutely, it is. Now, Bailey hanging on to that rope with just a Collision returns live this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT, HBO Max. This Saturday, live from Roanoke, Virginia. As Bailey baiting Moxley in, speedball to the right.
Dude, he's smart. MVP is smart.
Definitely dropped the former world champion. Second, Moxley slips behind speedball. Could be thinking of flattening him out for that bulldog, but
Oh yeah, ever since that one scrum where he roasted everybody and just hit he was even particularly harsh on Meltzer. Yeah, ever since then we've seen a 180 on the dirt sheets when it comes to MVP and the Hurt Syndicate. Well, nice. Let's hope it happens, pal. Whoop whoop.
Right there on the kick out. But Moxley, look at Moxley. He's in trouble. Yes, he is. Moxley's got to roll into his opponent. See right there, that's the right thing to do by Mox. But Speedball may have him in triangle position, triangle sleeper position.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's trying to back out, but as he does that, I think he gets deeper into the grip of Speedball. It's exactly what happened. I think we're seeing panic on
Tell him, Tony.
right now, something you don't normally see. Speedball hands on, and now Moxley into a pinning predicament. Both men look for quick roll up. Yeah, this is how they lose a match quickly when those quick near falls happen. Uh-oh. That makes sense to Mox. Mike Bailey is giving John Moxley all he wants and more. What a match. Oh, referee didn't see him. He was too busy. Kevin Knight and Maria Shafir on the opposite side. And it allowed Moxley to create nothing for himself.
Okay, that was a really dangerous bump. Like, what the fuck?
He snatched. Yeah, what I just snatched up.
Yeah, you gotta take everything they say with a grain of salt. Yep, and he called them right to their face during that one scrum.
Moxley doesn't have the hooks in, but if if he lays out with this, if he gets his hip on the mat, if he has speedball all flattened out, the Bulldog will be cinched in. But Bailey, he does. On the crowd, down goes speedball. Moxley definitely dodged the big bullet. Almost got beat right there. But then he's tough. Holy smoke, he was heavily distracted when you got him dusted. And it's Darby Allin, which was great. And he still won. Now Moxley, Marina Shift.
I mean, it's almost like Crocodile Hunter. All right, we got Wild Day Meltzer over here. Be very careful as we approach it. That was a terrible Crocodile Hunter. I'm sorry.
Alex Windsor, tonight you were in a
2 belts.
matchup. The winner of this match going on to challenge Mercedes Moné for her TBS championship in an interpromotion.
Yeah, Moxley could really use some time off and get refresh himself.
Also on the line against Athena.
What a menagerie of bruising, brawling bitches. I used to pray for times like these.
Billy Starks, Queen Aminata, Sky Blue. You guys better hit me hard enough for the back row to hear tonight, because the only name you will be hearing is Alex Windsor.
Anything I know.
Oh, that was so
Clear
bad.
non-sexual friendship. That you can beat us down, but you can't beat us off.
What Tony is trying to say is that you can't give me any lick without me giving my lick back. Oh my God, I'm doing it.
Tonight, it's your moment, and then it's on. The forbidden door where I will reverse my London luck. And Athena, if you want to whip out your...
Okay, yeah, she did kind of save it a little bit there at the end.
We can do this right here tonight in Cleveland. As it says on the Ohio license plates, let's tape up your tits and tango.
I mean, I saw those license plates on the way into the airport. I was really confused, but now I'm making a lot more sense. Plus, the inter-promotional four-way match announced for Forbidden Door. Who will represent AEW coming up in London on Sunday, August 24th? We will find out later tonight as wait a second. Moxley and Marina Shafir. Darby Allin. Darby Allin is here in office. Well, so much for subtlety. Darby Allin throwing out the challenge to John Moxley for Forbidden Door, stapling it to the head of Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, that was a really awkward out to that segment. All right, so that was a weird first half-ish of the show, or quarter-ish. Not sure what they're thinking, pal. Yeah, it's not like you're doing the Terry Funk angle in ECW where it's, the veteran, if he's, trying to see if he still has it in him. Or the babyface veteran trying to see if he can still do it one more time. Yeah, this definitely ain't it. Yeah, cry me a river, pal.
Reaches witness a pretty wild scene. Darby kidnapping Wheeler Yuta. A not so subtle challenge to Jon Moxley for Forbidden Door. But fans still to come tonight. Our main event grudge match. MJF, Mark Briscoe, one-on-one. Huge implications for this one here. Present AEW and Forbidden Door to challenge in the four-way for the TBS Championship match. Will be Queen Amidala, Sky Blue, Alex Windsor, or Billy Starks. We will find out up next. But earlier today, Renee Paquette waited the arrival of the CEO.
The CEO is here in Cleveland. 8 belts, money back on Dynamite. Mercedes, congratulations.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 6, but I don't see 8.
Let's talk about All in Texas. We've not seen you since then. That match.
So currently at 8.
Incredible. This was deemed the best women's wrestling match in the history of the sport before the match even happened. Granted, you didn't walk away with that victory, but this is a match that we are all going to remember for.
Nice final boss. Whoop whoop.
Renee, don't be such a mark.
Yeah, I only saw it 6 too. So yeah, we are currently at 8 belts right now. Yo, what's up, Colin? The OGC in the house. What's good with you, pal? Whoop whoop. Hope all's well with you, man. Yeet yeet.
Well, we certainly know who is supporting Alex Windsor in this four-way match. Times to storm the EW Women's World Champion, backing Alex Windsor, very new to AEW, but already making a name for herself. One of the great new stars here in AEW 2025.
From the beginning, Alex. Hey, I'm here now.
Queen Amidala, one of the hardest hitters in the AEW Women's Division.
All good, Colin. Whoop whoop.
Her toughness, her reach advantage gives her an advantage in this four-way match. You're right. And
Yeah.
that's the key. You said the reach.
If I was Cody, I would have bailed on this too.
Is the queen. Yeah, her reach is not only with her arms, obviously with those legs, the off with her head move that she uses literally. She's like it takes her head off. The chocolate kisses.
I did not know that. So apparently Cody's working on a handshake deal because Tony didn't renew the contract. Or his contract. Yeah, I remember that. I also remember. I don't remember those details.
The toxic spider Tekla to the Triangle of Man. It's a very successful trio debut 1 week ago. But yeah, this Sky Blue from when she stepped foot inside the AEW ring that first day, a very, very different athlete, but still a very dangerous athlete. Absolutely. And this industry, this sport can haunt you over time when you're a younger wrestler. Everything's kumbaya, everything's great. And things happen. Right? And things happen.
Get me Party City Witches, pal.
We're seeing that type of transformation in Sky Blue, which I think is excellent. Yeah, I heard one time you were a nice guy. A long time ago. Very long.
Okay, I didn't catch all that. I saw a couple of clips. 9 belts.
for the AEW Women's World. Big first shot for Forbidden Door coming up later on this month, live from the O2 in London. And you heard Tony Storm throughout the channel. For a moment, now they're gonna put them locked up. Amanada go behind, have the waist lock. Cinched in, Sky Blue back into the fray. Waist lock on Amanada, elbow strike, Windsor. Breaks free the grip of Amanada. Billy Starks and packing. Amanada underneath. Snap there, and now, there we go. Okay, with the round kick. Oh, brother, for us. Double kisses from the Team Tech Dojo.
Wow, smiling at us too. How about that? Hey, fans, we got Collision coming up this Saturday in Roanoke, Virginia to take a look at the world champion. Yes, sir. AWTX.com. There you go. Roanoke. And then we got Dynamite.
Get me chalk, damn it! Now I can't see that candy ever again. I like now. Never I see Hershey's Kisses. I'm not gonna think of that now. Thanks, guys. Thanks, announce team.
In London at the O2. AWTIX.com. Alex Windsor underneath. Sky Blue doesn't care how it happened. It cleared the path for a pinfall attempt. Had a spot for Sky to go for that cover on Windsor real quick. She didn't get it, but I like the idea of what she did there. Alex Windsor, the most experienced competitor in this match, but Sky Blue definitely here in AEW, and Sky Blue goes for the overcut. Rana finds it. Alex Windsor out of sorts here as Sky Blue. That knee strike really hit its mark. Oh, talking about hitting it. There's the reach, Taz, that we were talking about of Amanada. Super long legs. Sky Blue sweeps out the leg of Amanada. Windsor out to the apron, but Sky neck breaker on the floor. But Windsor waiting for her.
Ridiculous. Here comes a car crash. Well, there is the car crash.
Well, who will punch their ticket? Who will represent AEW at Forbidden Door? Don't go anywhere. Continues live on Dynamite. A little standoff here between the champion and challenger. Tony Storm, as you can see it. Opportunity right now for Billy Stark. She realizes that, and she's signaling.
Yeah, that was kind of the inflection point right there. It's Cody leaving.
Billy Stark was someone, as a younger competitor, she does have a lot of experience, even though she's very young.
That former Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion. As a matter of fact, the very first one at 19 years of age, she won that. How about that?
That's very impressive. Yeah, Billy starts making her professional debut on the independent scene at just 14 years of age. Brace first, I should say. Brutal. As Windsor in the corner, just stopped by Billy Starks. Remember, we said that this is to determine who will represent AEW. Or both Stardom and CMLL will have their own representatives in that match. We're looking forward to finding out who they will be. Amanada, boy, she can strike. That is now Amanada.
Nah, I never got to hear those.
Drop kick by Sky Blue. Yeah, she went to the well one too many times, as the cliche goes, and the queen paid hard. Now, head scissors. As Sasha. Alex Windsor. She put on that sharpshooter? No. Well, maybe so. Windsor.
Get me a human scissor-pede, pal.
Scissors. And an orange grab. British grab. We get it. Oh, wow. Alex Windsor. Just a lunging shot to the back of the head, right? Yeah. Much hammering. Billy Starks. Their Starks trying to get that head. Wearing her out. Held it. What you call ragdolling. Just grabbed her head and threw it up against the turnbuckle. And remember, these two crossed paths not that long ago. That tag team match. And Billy Starks were Athena and the AEW Women's World Champion. Who will represent All Elite Wrestling in the four-way match at Forbidden Door, the interpromotional four-way match for the TBS Championship. There will be representatives from AEW in Mexico with their own representatives going on to London on Sunday, August 24th, to vie for the TBS Championship. Sky Blue about to kick the face off of the Queen right there. Sky Blue up on that. Was looking for Code Blue. Windsor. Blue Thunder bomb. 1, 2. No. Billy starts the roll. 1, 2. Windsor able to break free. Starts under a knee. Oh, no. Face first into the knee. Back heel kick has Alex Windsor staggered. And now Billy Starks on the move. Popped up. 2.
Yep, and also at the top, as Jeff Jarrett has said multiple times, or what he calls it, which I agree with, you got to have everybody at the top that's rowing together, having goal alignment.
It's actually very interesting to break the grip. Very smart by Queen Amanaba to do that, to kick those hands, to break that hold. And both these ladies slapping the hell out of each other. Close exchange, center rattle. Amanada's getting the best of this, I think. Or at least I thought so. Well, Billy Starks, Sky Blue inserting themselves into the conversation. Wild swings by Starks. Now, a pair of roundhouse kicks. That is their way.
I mean, yeah, that argument can be made, but also facts are the facts that from 07 to 09, that product was growing. Like their year over year ratings were growing. They were turning a profit. Because that's what happened to be when he was not the top guy anymore.
I'll tell you, Billy Stark, man, she landed hard on that German suplex. I mean, she really lifted on the back of her head pretty tight and hard. But Alex Windsor trying to apply pressure to Sky Blue. Sky Blue sent to the corner. Windsor into the boot. That way grabs it. Sky comes in. Oh, just a leaping headbutt from Alex Windsor. And now trying to adjust the leg. Well, like it says, turn around. Sky Blue right now. It's an opportunity, baby. She nails it.
Uh-oh.
She's on the ground. Took a little bit too long. It enabled Queen Alanada to take out the cobwebs and get up. Alex Windsor crashes and burns. Now it's Sky.
I mean, I think Jeff was pretty clear about the fact that, at least as far as, you know, financials and ownership went, he was trying to do everything he could to make the investors happy so he could buy buy those shares back. Or give them a full return on their investment so you can get the, the company back, or controlling power back.
Watch this landing right on top. You want to talk about breakups, though, Taz? This is like brutal. Silly Starks. I mean, we were actually having a conversation about that earlier today.
Chocolate paper Kisses.
A bunch of weight crashing up to the top. Super, super rough and dangerous. Back to live action. Scott Blue taking advantage of the four-way rules. It's no disqualification. She just used a chip. I don't blame Scott Blue one bit. I'm an out of stunt.
Oh, that's true. That's why they had to put. Is that why they put Raven in that match? Made it a three-way. Oh, wow, what a botch. What a botch. She bumped herself on it. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, that's going to be on Stevie Richards. What went wrong? Wow, that was bad.
This is a huge chance for both Billy Starks and Windsor. Scott Blue, effectively neutral. Yeah, it's become a lot of.
Yeah, a car crash in more ways than one. Yeah, that was wow. Yeah, and that very true tight end, but it's always good to have an alternative. All right, okay. Now wait a minute, hang on. So yeah, we are now. So it's 2 more belts. We are now at 11 belts. Yep, 11 belts.
The run for undisputed British Women's Championship, along with the EWA Women's Championship in Austria, the PTW Women's Championship in Poland, the CMR World Women's Championship from Mexico. Of course, that ceremonial belt representing her victory in the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation tournament, and the title that Alex Windsor and representatives from CMLL and Stardom in Japan will fight for the TBS Championship.
Yeah, that's definitely her rib.
TBS champion, the Ring of Honor champion. Both women standing tall, but in the past.
Yeah, give me the least injured wrestler Jones, pal. No, it is not.
On Sunday
Sorry about that. Yes, sir. Doing a watch along that night. Whoop, whoop. Really looking forward to it. That should be a fun show. Oh, nice. So that's what we got going on in X-Land, pal. Let's read that. We already have commercial thing. Trailer Park Boys Season 3 finished shooting. Whoop, whoop. No, we're not back. Shit. Thought you were there. Yeah, absolutely no thread in this show. Nothing. Just one thing after the next.
Guys, I am here with the guys, tonight in the World Tag Team Title Eliminator Tournament, you guys are taking on Grodito. Have you guys seen this team? They've just been on the up and up. Did you guys see that move that they did last week?
Kidding me? The disrespect from it. We're still founding fathers around here. Show us some.
Team guy. Yeah, you bark.
Oh, good
Hey,
points.
hey,
Phil,
Hey, while we've got you, let's bend your ear. How about you and your team
yes.
treat us with a little bit more respect this week? The last couple of weeks, you jobbed us down. You give us the worst entrances ever. If you don't, heads will roll. We want the LED. We want the freaking pyro. Okay? Hey, sit down. Hey, and you tell Justin Roberts, this is how you introduce a couple of stars.
Yes.
Okay? Word for word, verbatim.
Go.
Yeah.
Get your ass back there. All right. Tell him. So
Team Grodito.
respect. What about respect for these guys? You get what you earn. Well, speaking of respect, let's head to the ring. And the
Boy, Renee got to the ring quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, accompanied by Don Callis and the Don Callis family, the new TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, and apparently so does the staff because she got to that back. Oh, okay. My bad. I did not catch that. And that's 12 belts.
That's the photo star, Kyle Fletcher, earning that TNT championship. The Don Callis family out to celebrate. I mean, using that screwdriver employed by Don Callis and using it in grotesque and innovative.
Yeah, I know. My bad. I missed that.
Just shows
Allegedly. Allegedly.
During the match in the aftermath, Dustin will have to undergo a double knee replacement surgery. We wish him all the best in a speedy recovery, but to have him speak for experience, but it's a difficult road.
Well, shit. That's 15.
Dustin's a tough hombre, but man, he's got a long road to recover. It's like it's from experience.
Yeah, for real. This has been it's been out of control with the bell count tonight. It's been a while since you've seen one this high.
Now, Fletcher, it was a hard-fought, gruesome battle against Dustin Rhodes, but finally you have
So you got a bit of a hard buffering issue. I'll answer that in a second. I know it's over 20. I know it's over 20. Not sure what the exact number is, but I know it's over 20. Alrighty, so top 5 favorite heels. Roddy Piper. Let's see, Hollywood Hogan. Evolution Randy Orton. Uh, 2000 Triple H.
Dustin Rhodes this past week on Collision got exactly what he deserved for stealing my moment all in. Now, Dustin may have had a storied career, but a 60-year-old man
Nah, just
to be in the same ring as the Proto.
appearance per show.
But hey, that is not the only one of your
And then number 5. What will be number 5?
Recently, is it? Who knows if we're ever going to see Adam Cole again? And that's all thanks
Ric Flair.
to me. Now, I may have achieved my destiny in winning this championship, but this is only the beginning of my legacy. Every man that tries to take this from me will suffer the same fate. Because I will be the greatest TNT champion of all time on my way to becoming the greatest of all time. And you know, I have something to say to Kyle. I know that you are going to be the greatest TNT champion of all time. And when you're truly great, they memorialize you with art. Your story is told on the canvas. I have spent the last 2 days, Renee and Kyle, slaving away. I can still feel the oil paint under my fingers.
Whoop, whoop, what's up? I got one of the 3-letter agencies, MSG in the house. What's up, pal? Good to see you. Yeet, yeet.
What up, buddy?
Boring show. Boring.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
How bad
Is it now?
see it? So bad. So bad. How bad
All right, well, let me turn this thing on.
How you been?
I'm good. Just got done bowling. Just got down ball. All right, so we got what, Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis in the ring. He wants to do the family proud.
Wow. That's there's a word I want to say for this, but I don't want to get us in trouble and potentially get a strike against us.
Received. But I'm not mistaken. I know I owe all of this success to you. I want to do you proud. I want to do the family proud and be the greatest champion I can be. I want to be.
Did that happen last week or something? Did Kyle Fletcher beat Dustin?
This past collision.
This last collision? Okay.
So, my very first defense of this championship will be this Saturday on Collision. Because I will be the greatest champion you have ever seen.
What up, Todd?
It does not matter who shows up because the result will be the same. I will have my hand raised. And you better get used to this image because I will be the TNT champion for a very, 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 very long time.
These oil paintings that they keep putting together for the family are ridiculous.
Because it's tall order even for an athlete of his stature. The damage he suffered at the hands of Dustin Rhodes led you to jump right back into the frame.
They take inspiration from that Shawn Michaels spread.
Right.
This 79 TNT and HBO Max.
And the fact that Don has that like on the painting, Don has that like mesh see-through tank top just makes it even perfect.
Right.
Wait a second. Before that, take you back 3 weeks ago. Stokely Hathaway trying to play some mind games with the rated R superstar Dr. Pope, but Pope getting the upper hand on Stokely, who realized he stepped in it. And now, let's hear it from Alicia.
So last week on AEW Dynamite, we saw Christian Cage share his apology without a single shred of remorse, and then moments later, he was brutally taken out with a concerto by Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne. So what is your take on everything going?
Alicia, I don't know what. The guy came out there with, like you said, zero remorse. His apology wasn't an apology. He's learned nothing and has no concept of what he's been the last few years, and that's an asshole. Here's what I do.
Is that Alicia too?
Nick and Shayna, which brings me to who I have my hands full with, and that's FTR and Stokely. I know I can't get within 200 feet of you guys, but that also means you can't get within 200 feet of me, and that works out pretty good because I got off the phone with Tony Khan. And next week, for the first time ever, one-on-one, it's the Rated R Superstar versus Stokely. Oh, yeah. FTR, you guys.
Ooh, we got a new episode of South Park tonight, pal.
Whoop whoop.
Do you interfere and open up the door?
I'm gonna probably leave here like 9:50, 10 minutes before this show's over, so that way I can get ready. Got to record the episode and then make sure I have it ready to go because we gotta put out a top takeaway video here in the next 24 hours. Try to be the first ones to do it. Any MJF sightings yet?
Yeah, he opened the show with his like he did like a pre-tape promo. He had a CMLL belt.
He had a CMLL belt?
Yep, and there's 13.
Did he win a CMLL belt?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Who's this? Brody King?
Yep.
Okay. Bro Dito? That's funny.
tournament. You heard.
I wonder who's going to win this match.
This is the team that advanced.
We're not setting up for the Young Bucks versus FTR again, are we? No, we wouldn't be doing that. We're at 16 belts already.
We must be ahead.
Well, how many belts are you? How many belts do you know we're at?
13. So we were at
Jesus.
12. Yeah, we were at 12, and then Bandito's 13. No, wait, we were at 15. My bad, 15. Yeah, we were at 12, and then like 3 more belts just popped up. Yeah, so we're actually 16. Yeah, Lab Rats, we are at
Jiminy
16.
Christ.
Yeah.
16 belts in 1 hour? That's crazy.
Yeah, I forgot about those 3. My bad. Yeah, they brought out Okada's 3 belts, even though he wasn't part of the promo.
You tell them where we are from, what we weigh, and say our name with the respect and dignity so we don't look like choppers.
I feel like the belt count was 21 as far as the record. Am I wrong in that?
I know it was over 20, but I'm not sure what the exact number was.
I thought it was like 21. If anybody would actually know what the belt count record is, it would be Queen Liz. But I think it's 21.
The
Fireworks.
Did you catch the Max and Jeremy?
Yeah.
Two men that for years abused their position as EVPs, making everyone in this company.
All right, here we go. Tag team match.
Bandito and Brody King in a very short amount of time spent inside the ring have developed an incredible amount of synergy. We saw it last week. Taz, the match at Collision, they defeated the Gates of Agony. And I mean, Gates been tagging for a long time here in AEW.
Young Bucks here in the ring with Bandito.
Yeah, I agree because the Gates of Agony.
Bandito takes him out. Oh, I'm probably a little ahead of you.
For Bandito to get it done, man, it's impressive. Nick is aiming up with that super kick with Matt Jackson coming in, double sledge.
I'm watching on the HBO Max. Even though my HBO Max account will be canceled here in 10 days because South Park is no longer on HBO Max. It is on Paramount. I'm now paying for Paramount.
Tornado by Bandito takes down both Matt and Nick. Roberts has Bandito, frog splash. Bandito and Brody looking to ride this wave of momentum into the finals where FTR await the winner of this match. And the winner of the finals, this eliminator tournament, will face Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate for the AEW World Tag Team Championship live Sunday, August 24th. The O2 Arena in London. Whatever the folks had in mind right there did not work with Big Brody. I think the best thing with Brody is just staying away. I love what Brody and Bandito have become as a team. Brody to who? Bandito being set by Brody.
All right, they got a commercial break. South Park was on Max, Zane, because they had signed a deal right around COVID started for like 5 years for like $500 to $1 billion or something like that they were getting for the total 5 years. So they had the rights to all the seasons, and the agreement was they were going to put out 6 new episodes a year, and they did for the most part. But then COVID hit, obviously, so that took away some of the new episodes. And then Paramount, and this was before Paramount started as well. So once Paramount actually started, then they signed a deal to do some specials. So they did the specials. And then HBO got pissed. There was a lawsuit, a settlement, and then eventually, as we just saw, South Park re-signed a deal with Paramount to put all their episodes on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, but they're making that WWE money doing it.
Make a bank. $1.7 billion is what they got for like 5 new seasons, 10 episodes a season. Thank God.
I honestly kind of miss the old format they had, where they had the 7-episode fall run and the 7-episode spring run.
I agree, but at least they're giving us 10 episodes instead of 6, which is what they've been giving us the last 2 or 3 seasons. So at least they're back to 10.
But they were founding fathers. They were at the forefront of the building of AEW. But Nick Jackson doesn't want to pay a lot. Sandwiching Nick in the corner. Quick tag out to Bandito. Nicholas definitely left Matthew. That is the first time I've ever seen that, Taz. See what? The Bucks do that with one. I agree. Yes. Yeah, I agree with you. Sorry, I interrupted you again. Yeah, well, I'm just every friggin' Wednesday. And you're going to be, Felicia's going to be Virginia. Yeah. Homecoming for Shivani. It's 70 miles from my home. Absolutely. I'll follow the Who Gives a Rat's. Bandito now all over Matthew.
Y'all need to relax in the chat room. Take a chill pill. Smoke a bowl.
That's true. Action continues live on Dynamite. Bandito and Brody King facing the Young Bucks. The winners of this match will advance to face FTR in the finals.
Oh yeah, when the pre-DX New Age Outlaws were wearing like the bootleg South Park gear to the ring, right in the middle of the first season.
The winners of this live on Sunday, August 24th, London, England, to challenge the Hurt Syndicate for the AEW World Tag Team
Turn my
Championship.
camera off here for a second, guys, while I hit this bomb.
We have heard lately. The New York Post broke the story that coming up on November 22nd, Newark, New Jersey, hosted the full year. Tickets available on Monday, August 25th. For that one, AEWTIX.com to get ready.
You got a surprise drug test tomorrow, Zane? Doesn't sound like a surprise, then, does it?
Sure thing. Nicholas is on a hop. Double T maneuver coming up by the Bucks. Bucks thinking a little risky. They find it covered neck. Like it's very tough, big, powerful.
I think he might have gotten it from Earl Hebner.
They're working just these round kicks by Nicholas. Keep the big man down, doing a great job. And you got to use your foot for throat for the 5 count. Use it, right? Absolutely. King coming up in the Southern California independent scene, much like the Young Bucks, albeit different time periods. But Brody, as he was competing on the independent scene, broke his jaw on 2 different occasions.
Yeah, it is kind of odd they haven't announced any New Japan talent.
The boots in the top, they're coming back to that. Maybe
that's a good point, Todd.
The jaw of Brody once again here tonight. Long memories for the Young Bucks. Our founding fathers. Big man came out of that corner, swinging away. Nobody home for finds the
Whoop, whoop.
He finds the instant front spring. Courtesy of his brother, super kick.
The Bucks are so good. They're so good at teamwork. Of course, they're the best. Their chemistry, their cohesiveness, Shivani. I agree with all of that. Tremendous.
Welcome back.
Well, I was here the whole time, but
Welcome back, your face.
yeah, I just turned it off because, I was taking bong rips.
Style, but amazing for sure.
FTR. The Bucks, they've had their share of clashes in the past, Tony. The first
How was the Impact Attack this week, Brandon? I watched some of it.
It went good.
I was awake for your ridiculous statement that you've never seen the Karate Kid movies. You're ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen Cobra Kai, the TV show?
I have not. Only reason because, again, it's a weird ass way my brain works is because I know it's a continuation of Karate Kid. So it's like, okay, I kind of want to watch that first before I watch Cobra Kai.
Well, you don't have to watch them all. What you can do is you can watch Karate Kid 1 and then watch the first season of Cobra Kai. Then you watch Karate Kid 2. Then you watch the second season of Cobra Kai. Then you watch Karate Kid 3. Then you watch the third season of Cobra Kai. And then you watch the last season of Cobra Kai. Because, like, the first 3 seasons are connected loosely. But the thing is even if you don't watch the movies, you could get away with just watching the show. But it definitely does make it more connected to watch the movies one movie per season. But you need to get on it. You need to get on it. You need to do a HMG After Dark Karate Kid.
That's planned for Saturday.
What did I think of SummerSlam, Todd? Well, let me see. What did I think? I thought night 1 was better than night 2. Even though I pretty much watched all of night 2 with you guys. Well, no, I only watched the second half because I didn't know it started at 6 p.m. Eastern. So I watched the second half with Brandon and the vet. And but I watched all of night 1. I thought night 1 was better. Yeah, like Final Boss says, start with the original Karate Kid 1.
Jackson in control. Can they press the advantage on Brody King and Bandito? This match continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Yappa Pie. Cobra Yappa Pie.
Now, Taylor, would you agree with this tactic? Not singling out Bandito, at least with a tremendous sense of urgency.
No, I do think it turned up a little bit, but Matt had to break the count of the referee. So
it is a pop culture movie, Final Boss.
It worked in the ring. It works outside the ring now.
Oh, you've got the commercial-free version rip-off tonight. Huh? I can hear it.
Makes sense on time to go. The leg is hooked. Bandito able to kick out.
And neither showed a lot of reserve there. I thought it was over. So did Nick. Yeah, well, then you're right. Bandito is definitely triple tough.
That's what made 80s movies great.
This has been a ton of
it's crazy to think about the 80s are like 40 years ago now.
Yeah, and it's been one of their trademarks.
Dude, it still feels like 10 years ago.
They're really
That's what I think about the 90s and the early 2000s now. I'm like, it feels like it was just yesterday. And I'm like, what do you mean 2018 was 7 years ago? That's crazy. What do you mean I went back to school 7 years ago? That's crazy.
You know, but the thing is that can definitely, Shivani, the disrespect motivate you and get your adrenaline up, I should say.
It'll be 7 years. Next month I went back to school. Graduated 2 years later. Worked for ESPN 4 years after that. They make the pens for dudes now for the crotch. It's not good, dude. Be able to hold in your pee.
Now he's got a front headlock.
I don't care if you got Tinkle, little Tinkle comes out. You need to hold that shit, dog.
Flacco got to wear him down, but Bandito's got a thick, strong neck, and he's punching his way out of it. Quick double-leg scoop, bringing his opponent to his brother's corner, to his corner, I should say. Now Nicholas is Gary rocks Bandito back onto the
That's the
knees.
dribble, exactly.
Rough position for Bandito. Just got worse. Bandito is deep in the Bucks corner. Nothing Big Brody can do about it. Now, this is why the Bucks are so dangerous. Just cutting the ring in half. They know what they're doing. Oh, yeah. Expert tag team for decades, right? I mean, a tremendous. Great move. Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, inching closer and closer to heading to the final of the AEW World Tag Team Championship Eliminator Tournament. They have Bandito isolated inside the ring. Uh-oh. But, oh, look at this. Things breaking down.
So, I mean, I don't really get free pay-per-views as it is now, Labrat, to answer your question from above. I mean, because if that was the case, well, that's not true. I have a login to a specific internal website that I could log into, and I could probably watch. Could I watch the pay-per-views for free? Probably not. No, the pay-per-views aren't free. But I don't think it's going to be an additional charge for the WWE pay-per-views. I think it's going to be like Peacock, where you pay the $29.99 a month and you get WWE PLEs included with your services.
Just like a bus coming downhill.
The interesting question I have that I'm going to bring up on the Friday Locker Room tomorrow is, will WWE fans follow to ESPN, the ones that are already paying for Peacock? Like me specifically, I'm only paying for Peacock or the PLEs. I don't really watch anything else on Peacock. And for $7 to $10 a month, that's cheap because at least you're getting one pay-per-view a month, and you're basically only paying $7 to $10, right? So like that's cheap, that's worth it. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that I work at ESPN, do I think I would pay $29.99 a month? Probably not. But I am fortunate that I do work at ESPN, so I'm sure they haven't told us if we're getting the app for free, but I imagine we will, because like I already get the ESPN app for free now. And then I get a discount, and I could get everything for free. I could get Disney, Hulu, and everything for free, but I pay for ad free on Hulu and Disney, so that's an extra $10. So I only have to pay $10 a month for all three. I basically get like 50% off.
One of the longest tenured tag teams in AEW history is.
It is a big jump. You're jumping from $7.99 to the entry point, 10 to now $9.99 to $29.99. It's like that's a huge jump. So I'm interested to see what Ben thinks.
Taking advantage. The things we don't talk about enough. That's the reserve of the Bucks. Yeah, and their cardio.
I don't know, Final Boss. I can't really answer that question. I don't think.
Now Bandito, since the season won the match, and we saw this on Thursday. Bandito and Brody getting all lined up. They worked from the team for the big kill. Won the match on collision, but didn't do it right there. Yeah, Bandito Christian, Canadian Destroyer. That's twice that the teamwork of Bandito and Brody backfired, and now the Bucks smell the blood in the water. The super kicks. Super kicks up. Brody goes down. Bandito isolated. Bucks, just a matter of minutes, moments, seconds. They got to win this match. I promise.
Well,
you. Watch
I mean,
this.
Everything evolves.
Brody is
I would say that most of the people working there are good people. So if it's anybody's to blame, it's not necessarily the whole company. It would be like certain people in charge that you might disagree with their choices. Because most of the people working there are just, you know, trying to do the best they can, and they enjoy what they do.
I don't think there was any way Bandito was kicking out of that one, Ted. No, sir.
Yeah, it's owned by Disney.
A back and forth seesaw battle here. And this isn't even the finals of the tournament. Remember, one more match on which the winners.
Like, you gotta remember, most places that are corporations are evil in some way, people think, right? But most of the people working there aren't. They're just trying to pay their bills. Save up their money.
They're just too good, the Bucks. Just too good. I can't believe Bandito's back up on his feet. Nick Jackson and Bandito turns into 1-6. Nick over the back here.
All right, it's Bandito Young Bucks match. Not too bad.
He's super all over the place.
Look at this. Rocking the top of it. Super kick.
Yeah, that's a good point as well.
This is nuts. This is nuts. And Nick charging in.
All right, so we got this, and then we got Swerve, and then a Swerve promo, and then we got MJF and Mark Briscoe.
Say that again?
We got Swerve promo, and then MJF versus Jay Briscoe.
Oh, that's the main event?
Yep.
All right. Belt count is at 16 still, right?
16.
Who is going to right now? No, I thought the Bucks were going to get it. Now I don't know. What a battle, guys. I'm telling you, what a tag team battle. As Bandito is up to the top. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay.
The match somehow continues. And I do not know.
That was a good ending to that match.
The senton. Here we go again. And we saw this. We saw this in the opening round, and now.
So like a slingshot 450, like off like, or monkey flips like 450.
Right?
So Bucks under.
Bucks lose. Brodito wins.
With the winners moving on to Forbidden Door to challenge Bobby Lashley.
Now they're doing the Jeff Hardy thing.
Sunday, August 24th on pay-per-view. Absolutely one of the most incredible matches we have ever seen in tag team wrestling. One of the amazing matches of its ever. I'm telling you right now, what we've seen tonight. It's what AEW is all about. It really is. Well, coming up still tonight on main event, the Crossroads Championship. Mark Briscoe, before we get there, let's take you back to 1 week ago. MJF! There are many reasons why MJF is the most hated man in professional wrestling, and there is no better example than his verbal and physical assaults on Mark Briscoe. You brought my
Oh, I guess he won the CMLL World Championship. Did you already count MJF's belt? Yeah.
And Briscoe finally shut MJF up for good at the name of our slick brother Jay.
Really feel like I may never see my brother again. If I kill you in cold blood.
Or is Maxwell Jacob Friedman truly better than Mark Briscoe?
Gentlemen, tonight.
And that is 18 belts.
Victory over the Young Bucks.
Jiminy
The World Tag Team
Christmas.
Title Eliminator Tournament. The winner of the tournament, of course, going on to face you guys for your tag titles at Forbidden Door. What do you guys see in a tag team like Brodito?
They're magnificent, and I'd like to extend to them a huge congratulations. And furthermore, I'd like to give best wishes to the final two teams to meet up for an opportunity to meet up with the Hurt Syndicate. Whoever we face at Forbidden Door, we will be all too happy to hurt them. Lonzo.
With all due respect, you have known me since I was 18 years old. We don't need Bob. We don't need Shella. We just need each other. And together, we can win that world championship.
Max, you don't get it, man. You don't get it. Now you're talking about we? I told you, if you join the syndicate, we hurt people. And since you joined us, all you've been talking about is me. My. Just like Bobby said, your ego is more than anybody can stand, and that's coming from me. So, it is what it is, brother. And it's not nice to have to command this to you because I do love you like a little brother. We will leave you in one healthy piece so that you can pursue your big, beautiful.
It's not personal, it's just business.
See, that's where you're wrong, Max. I do love you like a little brother. If you fail your endeavor, because if you succeed, Bobby Lashley is coming for you. And it won't be business. It will be very personal.
Yo, what's up, RBV? Whoop whoop.
All right, let me check my DMs.
That's good stuff. I like that. $18. Now record's like at least 21. I know it's 20 something, but it's at least 21.
Yeah, I don't know if 18 is the new record, but 18, yeah, holy shit, Rick, I know.
And we didn't even see the trios belts. Or the world title. Yeah, no sign of the world champion on this show. Well, he might come out during the main event.
Week on AEW Dynamite, it is going to be Stokely Hathaway against.
Yeah, I knew it was like 20 something.
What are your thoughts?
20 something.
Tournament finals next week. Now we have you, Adam. And we see right through you. We know exactly what you're doing. And just remember, we got this band for your help. We want Lyric and Ruby to grow up with a father. We want Beth to live life with a loving husband. Please, Adam, don't make us do this. Yeah, Adam, we see through you. We know you better than anybody. We know your games. We even told Big Stoke he didn't have to be in Cincinnati next week, but he insists. Man, this is the braver man. But when he's done with you, Adam, we can't be held responsible for what Big Stoke does. You know what, Adam? I can't believe at your big age you have chosen to do this. I mean, look at me. I'm not a professional wrestler. I represent the greatest tag team alive today.
I've actually seen him have like a couple of matches. The dude can actually work pretty good.
Stokely Hathaway.
Yep.
You're wrong, Adam. I'm short. I'm bald. I can't get any holes. I've been fighting my entire life. Next week, the fight continues in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I'm going to do it because that's what my boss asked me to do. And I'm going to do it with a smile on my face.
Big Stoke
And
is
I'm
in
gonna have
big
an even
trouble.
bigger smile on my face when you have to go home Wednesday night and look at your wife who has the hip of a micro brawler and your future juvenile delinquent kids and tell them that Big Stoke pinned you in the ring just like that. Top guys. Big Stoke's in big trouble.
Okay, so Rick Vickery says 23 is the record. He thought 20. And I thought it was 21, Rick.
Right now, fans, let's take a look at this developing rivalry between Swerve Strickland and the AEW Undisputed Champion, Kazuchika Okada. Swerve is a great wrestler. Swerve is a great.
And one of the rules too is B-roll footage does not count.
He's one of those wrestlers that comes along once every year. He's the wrestler that always wins his matches. First, smart money gets placed on. Your problem, and Prince Nana's problem, is that you lack class. Strickland cannot afford to take this lightly. As long as you want to keep waving the championship on my face. I'm going to want that. The share into the side of Swerve Strickland. In fact, the unified championship, it would have been quite appetizing. Maybe the best. Big. When the gold is on the line, there's no way.
My stream just froze, and I'm watching this on HBO. What is going on? Did your stream just freeze?
Win that belt with my brain.
Okay, now it's back. That was weird. There's a crap load of belts though tonight. That is for sure. 18.
Strickland.
Where are they emanating from tonight?
I want to say somewhere in Ohio.
I know he said they're in Cincinnati next week.
Torb Strickland, it is now you versus Kazuchika Okada for the AEW Unified Championship. Okada is arguably the best big match wrestler on the planet. As if that wasn't enough, are you concerned about the Don Callis family factor?
Quite frankly, I don't have much to be concerned with Don Callis because he's not even going to have to be ringside for this, being the Unified Championship rules and all. Don Callis was ringside for one of my championship matches. Me and my man Chris Nana here put him on his ass, and I walked away still AEW World Champion. Last year's Forbidden Door, I had to put down someone that I hold near and dear to my heart, a good friend of mine in Will Ospreay. And if I did that to my friend and family, what do you think I'm going to do to you, Okada? So Okada, the best big match wrestler in the world there ever was. Japanese wrestling legend, current. Those things are factually true, and I agree with a few of them.
Okay.
But when they say that you're a generational wrestler that comes around once every 1,000 years, while I'm something that's never been seen before. There's never been a Swerve Strickland. After I'm done, there will never be another one afterwards. Three different occasions, Okada has come at me. One of them going all the way back to Bad Blood and Hell. As of 2 weeks in Chicago, he stared me in my eye. And I saw nothing.
I think he's either hurt or taking care of a medical issue.
He looked at my eye and he saw
Again?
Put the fear
I believe so, yes.
into that man.
Because the last time we saw him, he lost to Okada, right?
Yep, yeah, and he hasn't been, All In hasn't been seen on TV since.
This isn't just a big match for All Elite Wrestling. This isn't just a big match for the rest of the world. This is a big match for you, Okada. And it's a big match for you because you are facing off against the most dangerous man in All Elite Wrestling. And that is you. But this isn't just about you. This is about my redemption too, and the chip that I have on my shoulder because I lost two of the biggest matches of my career back-to-back times in London. One of them being the main event of the World Championship match. So I devised myself a little.
Yeah, you can definitely take some time off some of these matches to put a video or something from like a phone video recording from Omega saying like, "Hey, I got this going on. I'll try to be back as soon as I can." Dealing with it, just something.
Right.
Over the defeated body that is Kazuchika Okada. And while Don Callis cries in the corner like the little bitch that he is, I'll have my arm raised with the Unified Championship in my hand. And everybody in London, England will scream and chant my name. Whose house? Strickland showing so much passion right there. As they said, are we looking at the next AEW Unified Champion and Swerve Strickland? We will find out after the door, but one more time. Let's head to the back where Alicia Chico is standing by.
Mark Briscoe, you have a huge night ahead of you as in tonight's main event, you're going to face MJF one-on-one in the grudge
MJF, the Day of Atonement is here.
It's here.
Tonight you will pay for your sins, son.
Mark, if you are to win tonight's match against MJF, this would mark your fourth win, which some would think could maybe put you in the contendership for the AEW Men's World Championship.
And that's 19 belts.
Damn.
Mark, I've known you 13, 14 years now.
We all bust.
Here.
That is a crap load of belts, people.
And I always looked up to, admired Briscoes. But the person that you have had to be, the person you've decided to be every day for these past few years, I might admire that even more. So if you win tonight, and I know
So nobody
gets
gets 19 belts, I'm assuming.
Nope, the highest was 18.
Dang, okay.
You are the next one to challenge for the World Championship. So tonight, good luck.
Dang.
8 of those were Mercedes.
Well, you got the main event coming up here. I got about another 5 to 6 more minutes. Then I got to get ready because a brand new episode of South Park is dropping. I got to record the episode and then watch it back, take notes. I usually watch it 2 times in a row. Watch it the first time to enjoy it. And then the second time I watch it, I take notes.
That's a pretty good method. Like enjoy it, get your natural reaction for it, and then go back and watch it again. And you kind of got that almost like a refresher. Now you're kind of, taking notes and doing it for work while kind of remembering the stuff that made you still got to go back to those natural reactions you watched it the first time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not recording myself watching it, but
I mean, I'm not saying you were. I meant like,
yeah. It just allows me to like really take it in the first time and enjoy it without having to like worry about taking notes. Plus I'm watching it live. And then after I record it, I actually have it, right? So then I can go back and now I can actually take notes and then I can remember things from the episode that I just watched. What's the first episode of South Park I've watched? Oh, man. I started watching South Park like... I think I'd have to say the first thing was the movie. I think the movie was the first time I watched South Park, to be honest. And that was during season 3. So once I watched the movie, then I started watching South Park. And back then, unless you got the DVDs, you really couldn't go back and just watch old episodes of South Park. It wasn't on demand anywhere or anything like that.
I think
unless you download it off like LimeWire or something like that. Napster. Kava.
Did you ever use WinMX?
What?
Did you ever use WinMX?
Jerry's WinMX.
Yeah, WinMX.
WinMX. Bitmart. BitComet. It was a P2P sharing website.
Yeah, it was the first time I started figuring out with music videos.
Yep, I figured out music with LimeWire, and then my friend still has it. I downloaded every single episode of Dragon Ball Z off of fucking LimeWire, bro. And burned them to DVDs. And my friend still has to this day. Sarcastaball episode, okay. That came a little bit later, but I get you.
I think the first episode I actually saw was Korn's Groovy Pirate Mystery.
Okay. That's actually one of my not my least favorite, but it's not one of my favorite episodes. And I've explained on the podcast that mostly it's because of the fact it's like a Scooby-Doo parody. And I'm not really into Scooby-Doo.
so great. And we're gonna
So
take care of Sky, and we're also gonna take
But
care of Julia.
if you
and
are into it, then, or you were into it growing up, then you're like,
Madness. You need time alone.
yeah.
It's just women supporting women. This is amazing. And you showed up for me last week. And now here I am showing up.
The cows offing themselves. The cows formed the what was that? What was that episode?
That
It
was
was
the. Go ahead.
Sucky, 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 $5.
You say that you've been moving on.
That was the episode where Cow Days is.
Cow Days, yes.
I come here. I'm here to
And the aliens come.
Moo. Anyone who gets in the way of that. So when you're ready to take that seriously, when you're ready to do that, then you can talk to me. Well.
So it ends with Chris Statlander throwing rose petals and running away.
Yep.
Shenanigans!
I like the CMLL title. It reminds me of the NWA title. Or the old school Intercontinental Championship.
This was actually already been counted, Final Boss. MJF did a pre-tape promo at the beginning of the show with it.
So 19 is the final count, it looks like.
Yep.
Is the new CM World Champion Jacob Friedman
MJF traveled to Mexico, as we saw, defeating Inferno to win that championship. There's known by another name.
Well, we can have two. Why not?
That'd be so fucking annoying. You have ringside seats or any type of seats on the other side of that, and all of a sudden, or you don't have hard cam seats, or you do have hard cam seats, I'm sorry, and then that big fucking curtain drops down, and now you can't see anything.
I'll look that up real quick.
So MJF can be double champions, J12. Why not? Why not?
You can see it on his face. You want to remind the fans? Yeah, it's a grudge match.
Alrighty, guys. About that time for me. I gotta go get set up here for the South Park. So it was good hanging out with you, Brandon.
Always a pleasure, man. Whoop, whoop.
Good hanging out with you, chat peoples. Hope you guys all have a good night. Be well. Laters.
Later, man. Yeet. Give it up for MSG. Whoop, whoop. All right, so it's actually not the world heavyweight. It's actually the world light heavyweight champion. And he beat or went over Averno.
On the move, and MJF. Let's go.
All right, I'll be right back. Grab a few sodas. Yeet, yeet. Woo woo!
Tonight, another win in a world champion in MJF.
I get my diabetes tests and supplies from Liberty Medical.
Super impressive right there by Briscoe. I just feel it. Cheer to the right. What's it up for now?
Get me the Rizzler, pal.
Here comes maybe another froggy ball here to Denver. An attempt of it. The froggy ball once again. MJF taking him out of range. That big elbow from Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, but the problem with that is they could run into some legal issues. That's the kind of thing, though.
Controller Dynamite main event and fans this Saturday night. Collision returns at 7 Central.
Yeah, but from then I'd book the Rizzler versus Sami Callihan.
Plus, we heard moments ago, Will and Nightingale will team up with Time Mello, Queen Amanada to take on the Triangle of Madness, Sky Blue. Plus, what about this for a trios match? Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed facing off.
Didn't they already set something up that never really went anywhere? So remember, like, if Big Boom AJ was doing something and MJF showed up and confronted them, and they never really went anywhere with that.
Wait a second, the cover. Briscoe able to kick out and return to Cincinnati. John Moxley, Kevin Knight, one-on-one, 1 week from tonight. Moxley returned to his home of Cincinnati, and Hangman on Saturday returns to Dome State of Virginia. How about that for the world champion? That collision is loaded up. If he gets the Lovitz, we'll find out this Saturday. I don't know. Right now, there's no love between these two men, that's for sure. MJF.
The kings of the pre-show, pal, are the kings of the 0 hour.
Briscoe. Briscoe is a man that, to hear him tell it, because he was in such a long-term tag team with his late brother Jay. He's in the formative years career as a singles wrestler. And Jay, though, in full control, our main event continues. Don't go anywhere.
That's actually kind of the story they're doing with Sami Callihan right now, is like they had Moose call him out for being fat and out of shape and just doesn't have it anymore, and he's kind of having second guessing himself.
I'm telling you, his ribs have got to be hurting, meaning Briscoe. That's why you see what Max is doing. Yeah, MJF targeting the ribs, the midsection of Mark Briscoe. Effectively,
The Sam's Club?
Neutralizing that froggy bow. Big time. You're exactly right. Also, from a cardio perspective, someone's working on your midsection, man. It really, from a cardio advancement perspective, it's hard enough to wrestle a professional wrestling match on TV in front of people. But the thing is, when you're someone working on your core, the midsection, it really works your cardio. Sometimes what you're saying is it could be a bit of both. I'm saying that exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Hey, I'll work 0 hour all night long as you pay me.
Don't worry, Tony. We'll be back around before you know it. Yes, sir, baby.
Which is, Walmart.
Made this match deeply personal with Mark Briscoe, but he's also turned this into a bit of a warfare as well. Looking down on Mark Briscoe, his blue-collar background, working on a farm where Max Friedman is the type of man that has never gotten his hands.
Yeah, they do. It's just.
Well, that's true.
Many people in Plainview haven't. That portion of National County.
You know what? We're getting what we're getting.
Not a lot of people have there. I heard he up top of the stretch right now.
They get paid in double chunk chocolate chip cookies, pal. Whoop whoop.
Oh, wait a second, MJ. Look at this. Obscured and taken advantage with a grip on the top rope. Bryce Remsburg, the official.
Agreed, final boss. That's when it was always its best. That's when it drew its biggest numbers. That's when it had the most attention. That's when it was the most mainstream, was when it was an intersection of sports and soap opera. Let's have a little smoky toki. Whoop whoop.
Grabbing the top rope for the submission, getting the leverage, inflicting even more punishment on Briscoe. Time by the referee. If they're going to get disqualified. Those chops damn near knocking the odds out of MJF's head. But MJF returning to the midsection once again, trying to shoot the wind out of the lungs of Mark Briscoe to punish the ribs. Remember what we heard just a few months ago, too, that MJF receiving his third thumbs down from the Hurt Syndicate. I believe that means it's a unanimous decision. He is officially out. I think you're correct. And he realizes he's in big trouble as far as Bobby Lashley is concerned. We heard that from MVP. Well, he might be in big trouble for Mark Briscoe, right?
Certainly make the show a lot better. And yeah, they need to get an identity and figure out who they are.
Briscoe, some venom on those right hands into the head of the ceiling champion. Now Briscoe up to his feet. Trying to draw on his second win. The splash in the corner, Briscoe. The suplex MJF is reeling, Taz.
Yeah, he might not want to be, but dude's entertaining. Dude is entertaining. Maybe not for the right reasons, but he's entertaining.
As we speculated on how the damage to the ribs could affect the Froggy Bow, seems like Briscoe is willing to roll the dice here. Long way away here, guys. He is far away for sure. Third time in the match. MJF rolling out, but I think they caught MJF in the jaw. Right off the apron. Nothing but impact. And now Briscoe moving with purpose. And can he finally nail it here? Briscoe. Oh, man.
All right, how many times are we going to do this spot?
Unpopular here in Cleveland, but effective. People are pissed off. If he's going to take the shot. I agree. 4 times, all times, very smart by MJF. So the last 2 times it backfired.
Whoop whoop.
But still, MJF in this match, beleaguered as he may be, will go up. Ball once again, but this could be the end of the night. The end of the career for Mark Briscoe.
Okay, I'm already sick of this spot. Come on. Like this. You might as well drag a dead horse in the middle of the ring and start beating it.
Jericho, I guess, with Jericho's mentor. She's got that in similar to the way Chris would have done the walls or does the walls. But Briscoe making a desperate reach for that bottom wall. Oh, wow. Trying to alleviate the pressure, the damage on the mid. Tears you up. Definitely tears you up. Also looks like Briscoe's got some blood in his mouth. I don't know what that's.
Well, that's at least the WWE. They got Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce.
Look at Briscoe turning his shoulder, trying to reverse it. It's like throwing up. It's in deep. No. That's why Mark Briscoe's been so red hot. You don't, but he is really a thinking wrestler. Oh, definitely. Yeah, no doubt. With all his years of experience. Absolutely. What MJF's going for the kill here. Jeff taking for the heat seeker. Briscoe had it scouted.
Yeah, exactly. Final boss.
Briscoe sends MJF crashing. See, the mouth is all bloody. I don't know if it's his tongue, his mouth. That kick that MJF had given him.
Poor Don Stevens.
No, MJF leaps up, disrupts the balance, and Briscoe crashes on the.
How many times are we gonna go back to the spot if he goes for the froggy bowl and then MJF gets out of it? Like, no, it's probably been 7 times already in one match. That's ridiculous.
Ropes a misnomer. They are high tension steel cables as Mark Briscoe and his ribs, unfortunately for him, just MJF. Now, up with
like now, I don't care if he hits it anymore.
We've seen MJF use this. Oh God, this pile driver off the ropes. No, let's get don't do it. Let's get into Matt's career. Wait a second, Briscoe putting those heels together. And the knees hitting the side of the head of MJF. Oh God, he's biting his head off. Look at Briscoe. He's back on the farm, biting all sorts of stuff, trees and whatever he's doing in Delaware. It's crazy. Briscoe, the uppercut catching MJF flush.
Oh yeah, total get my shit in.
This could be it. Is the 6th time the charm? Could be the culmination of an incredible run for Mark Briscoe. He hit it. Oh, you're being set. Oh no, Briscoe.
Yeah, they're goofs. I mean, it's of course Meltzer's been getting a much more arrogant and conceited these last few months.
This was so tight. I think it's just as we were kind of talking about the damage to the wrist from Briscoe from covering immediately, and that may have been the only thing that allowed MJF to kick out. It was like a second and a half. Now that's to kick out. MJF just trying to get out of the range of Mark Briscoe. Briscoe more than happy to keep pouring on the punishment, Tony, especially given the word, the abuse hurled at Briscoe by MJF. Yeah, this is deeply personal. You can see Briscoe. Mark Briscoe wants to not only win a match, he wants to make a statement about his family to MJF. Look at this. Home! When you pull the table out, Dennis, you always have a chance to be turned against you. Crash and burn Jones right there, man. That table exploded.
Yeah, I know. It's like we got a lot of great matches. Great show tonight. It's going to be an exciting show tonight. It's going to be a great Dynamite. We got Okada versus Mark Briscoe. We got Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. Yeah. It's going to be a great show. Check it out. TNT, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
He's looking once again for the coward's way. Absolutely. I think he is. And I don't think it's the bad move. Any longer, really, if you think about Briscoe.
Yeah, for real, lab rat. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we only saw them like less than 5 minutes combined. Less than 5 minutes combined, we saw Hurt Business and Page. Less than 5 minutes.
It's stolen. The referee didn't see it.
You can't call it doesn't see. You can't blame the ref.
Mark Briscoe, he's making his case on the opposite side of the ring.
Nope.
The referee's decision is final. And this is how MJF wins the match. Right here. You see this in that again, you can't afford the referee glass wrestler. He never saw the full game. He didn't Briscoe's shoulders. And Briscoe did get his full move, but just realized the ref never saw it. And right there, the replay, it cut off. As soon as the referee turned to his back and signaled to the timekeeper's table,
All right, so where's Hangman out for the save? I'm guessing Hangman's running out, right?
absolutely none. He's digging up the freaking ring. Used it so many times as a weapon. Seems like he's going to do it again. It was an open shot, Taz. The fenceless was Briscoe. Briscoe did not even get his arms up.
Wow, really? Oh, there's Hangman. At least I got that right. That sucks, dude. I was from the trailers looked like it was gonna be a good one. Yeah, I know. Same here, Lab Rat. Damn.
Walk away. And Taylor took between his legs, MJF. The winner tonight. Mark Briscoe bloody, but he put up an incredible fight to Briscoe. So he needs some medical attention, meaning Briscoe definitely might need a stitch or two, possibly. He got if you try to go, keep sticking him at 12 minutes. Refuses to execute that. He wants to hold on to that for dear life like an insurance policy. That he does. He wants a shot and he wants to keep that contract. Dropping security. All right, MJF should have just kept going. But it was whatever you want, Taz. Stop and run his back. The referees now trying to intervene alongside security. Continue that battle here. Again, you thought the champion's here. Still enraged based on what happened to Mark Briscoe. We heard of how much Hangman loved the Briscoe brothers, how much they worked together for 14 years or so. What happened to Mark? Separate from security, they are. They're like all over, just smashing into our announce desk. We're all straight up right here. What? What's in trouble? Page lining up for the buck. Shot ready for the hills.
Alrighty, so that's it for the HMG AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Belt Count. Final bell count 19. Been also seeing that high. Yeet yeet. Man. He did appear earlier on. He kidnapped Wheeler Yuta earlier. Yeah. 19 belts. Ha ha ha. Alrighty, so that is it for this show tonight. The party's not over. We'll get to that in a minute. Tomorrow, we got the Friday Locker Room. We got the Impact Watch Along and Belt Count. And then Friday, we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Belt Count. Saturday, the Smack Attack. And then that evening, HMG After Dark with Karate Kid. Not sure what else once that's over. And Sunday, we got The Wreckage along with HMG After Dark. Not sure what we're doing that night. And then Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. And then, of course, Tuesday, we Like It Raw. And then A Show, NXT Watch Along, and just the NXT Watch Along. But as far as tonight goes, we're going to keep the party going about 10, 15 minutes. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon, whoop, whoop. SNES, NES, Sega Genesis Gaming. Whatever, if we feel like doing, let's get it. Hope to see you there. Plus karaoke. If not, hope to catch you on some of the other shows. Take care, y'all. Yeet, yeet.